Good afternoon, children. So today we are going to continue magnetism. So last class we understood different type of magnets, different shapes of magnets. So today we are going to do the experiment on magnetic field. How magnetic field is going to create? What is magnetic field? What is magnetic lines of forces? Everything we are going to understood while doing experiment. For this experiment, we required a sheet of paper, a bar magnet, and iron filings. Iron filings are required. See now, what we have to do. See, if you are going to take like this, if you are going to observe like this, through our naked eye, we can't see the magnetic force. These two ends, this we are going to call it as a bar magnet. Ends of the magnet, we are going to call it as a poles. In between the poles, the magnetic lines will be there. Here, and all the four sides. So, we can easily understand while doing experiment. See now what we have to do. You have to keep a magnet on a table. You have to put a sheet of paper on this. Take iron filings and sprinkle. Take iron filings and sprinkle on this. You can see here the lines you are going to see from one end to another end. These lines are going to call it as a field line or a magnetic lines of forces. Magnetic lines of forces we are going to call it as. So it will be bending like this here and here, and both the ends, it is straight like this. This shows the magnetic field. The area is going to cover this area. The area is going to cover this magnetic lines of forces. We are going to call it as magnetic field. The area that covering magnetic lines of forces, we are going to call it as a magnetic field. So we can understand like this. See that we can't see through our naked eye. If you are going to take a bar magnet, you can't see this. But once the magnetic substance enters the magnetic field, so this area is there, the area is going to call it as magnetic field. Once the magnetic substance, suppose this is iron, nail, once it enters the magnetic field, it acts like a magnet and it's going to attract. So before that, suppose if it is somewhere, it's not going to attract. It's very near, it will attract. That we can easily observe. So these lines we are going to call it as magnetic lines of forces, and the area is going to cover that magnetic field. Thank you, children.